What is that?
That's the theme song for
Uh,
Higurashi.
oh yeah, it's been a while since I watched that.
Okay, hi everybody. Welcome
Hey.
to the Devil's Playground.
Ooh.
This is Duncan, tell everybody what this is.
This is Higurashi When They Cry. We're getting weeby up in here.
The first time I heard of Higurashi was in Japanese club back in college, which was really
Ew.
just anime club. The
Ew.
Asian culture club. And I watched the live action movie, and then I found out it was based on an anime. And then I found out the anime is based on my favorite thing, visual novels. So we're going to tear it on up.
Isn't the... I mean, like... Be honest, was Anime Club the biggest, just like the dregs of society?
It was actually just like my friend, his girlfriend, and like three other people. To be fair, some of those people were a little like a little funky.
Mutated.
But
I don't know why they should just call it the School Shooters Club. Like, let's be honest.
No,
That's where it begins.
How fitting for Higurashi. Let's dive on into it.
Spoilers. Let's go.
Duncan, have you prepped your super kawaii anime voices?
Like I said, I can do Jesse Ventura, and that's about it.
I don't know who that is, but
He's a wrestler. Well, a former wrestler. And a
Okay.
Navy SEAL.
whoa, that's really
former
good.
governor. How do you know if it's good? You don't know what he sounds like.
I mean, it sounds so different from who you really are.
Okay, welcome to the world of Higurashi When They Cry. The Onikakushi arc will be the opening, inviting you into this world.
Very good.
Don't play tough. What? Don't play tough. Please just enjoy life in Hina Mizawi to the fullest. Alright, let's whatever.
Wait, difficulty? I didn't know there was a difficulty meter.
I didn't
I thought
either.
this was just a visual novel without choices.
Maybe they just meant in general. Maybe they just meant like. I don't know what they meant.
Okay, so you're gonna be the main boy, so why don't you read his introduction to hell?
Is this him?
I mean,
Oh, never mind. I guess.
well,
I didn't
no.
I didn't click anything. Okay.
This is fiction, Duncan. Don't get scared.
A.D. 1983.
Oh, this takes place a long time ago.
It's the same year War Games was released, starring Matthew Broderick.
Hmm. That's you, Duncan.
Oh, if I was going to be ripped apart anyways, shit. I trusted her.
No, he's a high school boy.
No, I still trust her.
God damn it.
Even in this very moment. More than I trust the government.
Just sounds like more stern Hulk Hogan. But I'm starting to realize.
How dare you?
I only wanted to trust her. Oh no, that mechanical. I can't repetition.
I didn't get any of that. Only the cry of cicadas remained annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice.
He's in love with her, but she's gonna kill him.
Spoilers.
Is what I'm gathering from what he just said. It's
Oh.
not a spoiler if he just said it. Well,
I don't remember this much text in the anime.
this is kind of standard of anime. It's moving pictures, not words.
I don't like it.
Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there were none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me. Oh,
it's
no!
going too fast. I'm not getting
Then
the
why
story.
this pain? My eyes getting moist.
I still wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. That's not fright. Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough. And countless times. This is like a fucking, some like emo high school kid's poem.
I mean, we know what he's about to go through. It really is.
I didn't know, like, I didn't realize that visual novel meant we'd actually be reading a novel.
You played Doki Doki Literature Club.
There wasn't this much text in that.
There was a great deal of text in that.
Hey, me? There was not this much.
You gotta commit to reading it, Duncan.
I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it alright to just take the easy way out? Hear that, kids? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her. Like flowers by a grave. I just want to cut myself to this. Now then, calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm. What does this mean? I don't understand what's happening.
Like he's probably murdering someone.
Oh.
I mean, just...
Oh, what was that?
How much of the anime had you watched?
Just the first, like, little opening arc, whatever. This is, okay, something's happening.
If he was murdering me to this, I'd be like, get on with it, God.
Yeah, right. Can you just hand me the bat? I'll do it myself.
Just, ow. Yourself.
Hey.
That's a Photoshop background.
Whatever, it was 1983.
This was made in 2000.
Somebody has been apologizing for a while now.
Oh, look, it's me!
I wonder what she's apologizing for. Is it literally just text the whole time?
Yes, that's what a visual novel is.
I thought there was, like, characters.
Yes, no, there's gonna be characters. They'll show them soon.
It's
like it's gonna have the reveal where he opens his eyes and he's late to school and he's gotta run there with toast in his mouth.
I don't remember that. That's adorable, though.
It's like a really huge anime thing, and then people made a meme out of like the girl running to school with toast in her mouth, and then like the girl is trying to like one up her and running to school with the whole bread loaf in her mouth.
Fucking Japanese people are weird.
It's the only time I ever see anyone in anime eat toast too.
I didn't even think they had toast in Japan.
No, Duncan. There's no bread allowed in Japan.
They all eat rice and fucking whatever.
I mean, I can't blame them. Rice is delicious.
I'm not reading this. Skyscrapers and most Elaine Rose.
This is one wordy motherfucker. He needs to calm down.
No. What is this, a novel?
The gist of this is, guys, if you're not familiar with this,
they should have called it When the Locusts Chirp.
That's the localized version.
When the Brooks Babble.
He's moved from Tokyo to this quiet little village, and I sure hope nothing spooky happens there.
Yeah, he had to get away from the hustle and bustle. And those train cars where they shove people in, and how could you have you seen those videos where it's like 1 million people crammed into one?
Oh, and they like try
car?
to really push them in, and they're like, get in there, you. No, the capacity says 120, but we can fit 130.
It's fucking... That's like my nightmare. The only thing that would be worse is if the train was filled with chimps and they shoved me in there.
You really hate primates,
Chimps
Duncan.
are fucking monsters.
I saw a video of like a baby chimp. I told you about it. It looked like a human baby.
Baby chimp, do 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 do, baby.
Oh no! I said Duncan's trigger word. He's really obsessed with Baby Shark right now. It's his favorite thing ever.
Love that song more than anything.
It's very cute.
Okay, we should probably...
Wait, that's bullcrap. There was totally an arcade in the anime. Duncan, we're losing subscribers. You gotta speed through it.
Fuck. There's nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints, there aren't vending machines, no music stores. Okay, so it's a podunk, who gives a fuck town. Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. That's how I feel. I live in like this town where there's nothing to do, but even if I didn't, I wouldn't do anything. Like if I lived in a big city, I'd still dick around in my apartment and fucking jerk off.
I mean, I feel like you could do that at an ice cream parlor, Duncan.
Well, if I want to go to jail, yeah. There's often children in ice cream parlors.
Oh, shit. Didn't think that through, did you, Duncan?
No, I guess not. Can't even pee in front of kids.
Is he only 10? I thought he was like 15. Oh,
Uh,
look, it's the same thing with him.
that's why I said that.
You should have gone to ice cream at
Someone's
least
not paying
once.
attention to the visual novel.
I'm not paying attention to you.
Oh. Somebody is still apologizing.
Somebody is still apologizing.
Who's she apologizing to? She's apologized so much. So
I forgot how big of a thing long-winded internalization was in some visual novels.
So I'm supposed to be like feeling his like emotion right now. Is that the idea?
Yeah, it's trying to suck you into his mind frame.
It's not working.
It was. You just talked about how you're just
Oh
like
shit!
him.
I didn't even realize it.
You're just like this. Is this guy Satoshi? I forget his name.
What's the demon's name?
Keishi. No, this is Keishi.
No, what's the demon's name?
I don't remember the demon's name.
I'm about
Don't
to
tell
be
people there's a demon.
Oh,
You don't know
I
if there's
mean,
a
what?
demon.
Who? No matter how
Yeah.
bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven.
I feel like we should give him like a
that, Louis?
teenage boy voice.
Huh?
A teenage boy voice.
What's a teenage boy voice?
There's no
voice.
such thing as an irreparable mistake. I'm trying to do squeaky voice teenager from The Simpsons.
That's Don Knotts.
I don't know who that is.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
Don't call me a piece of shit.
There's nothing. You never watched the fucking.
Just keep reading. I want to get to some
She's still
pictures.
apologizing even now. Then has she really done something that can't be fixed?
She murdered her whole family. So
I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, it kind of does.
That's a
No
good
matter
point.
how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. Hey, you, the one she's apologizing to. Get the heck out of here. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice. What is this game? Oh, look, it's a girl voice. You do that one.
I don't know. Oh, I think that's their mom. The mom? Is that the mom?
I don't
Oh, wait.
know. There's no information.
Okay, I'm just gonna guess that it's the brown-haired girl.
Okay.
Hey, Chi, we're almost there. Wake up.
I was finally roused from my nap
Okay.
by my father's prodding. I said, Dad, wow. You normally only do that voice when you're touching my hiney. This is it. Come on, it's your line.
No, I was saving that for brown-haired girl.
It's too late. It's canon now.
Could throw up.
It's canon. Go.
Hey, Chi, we're almost there. Wake up.
Oh wait, that's okay. It seemed the train had reached its final stop. We'd spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window in the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. Know that they were even from the same era. This is just a photo that he put like a sketch filter over.
It's a clever trick.
From there, we'd take a car deeper into the mountains. See, I think the anime started with him like already being in the town for a while. They're still getting there.
He had clearly been there for a while because he was already friends with like 5 girls. In the anime, this dude's a regular stud muffin, guys.
Yeah, but he's not. It's like, what is with animes with like it's like a guy who's surrounded by pussy, but he's all like, no, this is scary. Like Tenchi Muyo is like.
That is called a harem anime.
Is that is that
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
thing?
It's a genre of anime, and it's like there's harems, which is when there's a boy and there's all these cute girls, and it's like you get to root on which girl is your favorite. You're like, I hope he ends up with her, and that's the whole draw of it. And then there's reverse harem animes, and I can't think of any examples of those, but
Is that what it's really like in Japan?
I don't know. But my favorite YouTuber made a point that Archie is actually kind of a harem anime.
I heard somewhere that like Archie ended with him getting shot and dying.
They do. They like project into the future, and someone tries to shoot his gay friend, and he dives in front of him and takes the bullet. Oh, spoilers! Sorry, guys.
Oh man, what a Archie
But that doesn't
fans.
happen until the future. So
Even though we were approaching summer, that morning air still had a frigid bite.
oh, morning air's a horny bitch.
Although in exchange you could fill your lungs up with heroin.
I love how heroin's just everywhere in the mountains. You can pick it off the tree and eat it farm fresh.
Could find a nice poppy field.
Oh, that's a good
I was
point.
greeted with a... Who says I was greeted with a verdant expanse?
You know, I don't know if the localization team was super thorough.
I don't
But-
say like a fucking... I don't know, a nice landscape. Or just say nothing but trees. I don't know who this kid is, but I don't like him.
You know who Keishi is.
The
He's so
neighboring house
likable.
was far away on the other side. So I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath.
Oh god, I hope the whole novel isn't this tedious.
I fucking hate this. And I bought all fucking 27 games.
Kind of pulled the trigger a little fast. Maybe we should check that out on YouTube first.
Yeah, no
see
shit.
Seen if we. See, that's why I like Let's Plays so much. If I look at a little bit of a game, and if I'm not that into it, I can be like, but I'm kind of into it. I'll watch it, and then if it's really good, I'll be like, yum yum, gimme some, and I'll buy it.
That's a pussy way to do things. You go fucking head first, and you find out be a trailblazer. Anyway,
A rebel,
he's
a loner,
breathing
a
some
rebel.
more. Ooh, music.
Oh shit! Oh, it's about to pop off. We're about to meet someone.
I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast.
Oh boy, I hope it's toast.
My mom was the only one there. My father's a fucking douche. He's probably up working until the early morning with his creepy girl voice.
Dad, please.
Dad had a
I'm
rep.
not-
Is that his dad? Why is his dad saying dad, please?
I meant boss.
Boss, please, I gotta get home to my family.
Thought
They haven't
this
seen
is-
me in days.
This is like a generational thing. Like his dad's like, I just don't know how to connect to my son. He's like, shut up.
The dad's like at work,
Our voices get
Having-
higher as we age.
having the same like internal dialogue, and his coworker's like, we asked you for those faxes a while ago, and he's just dreamily staring out the window.
What do you mean his dad's not even there? His dad's
Yeah,
like,
his-
it's like Mufasa in the clouds. It's just this creepy old man that he's talking to.
It's really good he got a job that way when he's just incorporeal in the clouds.
We gotta like, and the fucking boss is like, we gotta get rid of this fucking creep. So he's staring out in the window with his creepy voice.
And they're like, no, it's an HR thing. They'll say discrimination. We don't want to be under that kind of fire.
Did they have HR in '83? Was that a thing yet?
Oh, in Japan? Hell no, they didn't.
You just fucking, if you lost your job, you just seppuku yourself
I
right in
mean,
the lobby of the office.